I was sick of the people in my country, sick of my country. And I said to myself, you know what? Done. And I packed my stuff and I moved to a whole different continent alone. No money, some savings, no backup plan, nothing, literally nothing. But I said, I'm done, and I did it. And it was the best decision I've ever made. But there were parts of it that were way harder than people think. I came from a really small island where people are so close-minded, so judgmental. Everyone minds everyone's business. And I never liked it. I had that feeling from a really young age that this place is not for me. It's not. And I couldn't even stay there anymore. I was looking around and I was seeing all these friends of my friends that are like judging people and not having lives. And I was like, I can't anymore. I need something different. At that time, I was so depressed and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was missing. And I knew deep down that I wanted to move. I wanted something different. I wanted to see different cultures. I wanted to experience. I wanted independence. I wanted freedom. I wanted to see different stuff. I was sick of staying small. But the moment you actually do it and actually move somewhere new, you realize that everything now is your responsibility. But one thing no one talks about is how stressful the practical part is. It's how stressful the lonely nights are when you're laying on your bed and you have no one. You have no one around. You have no one to call. I remember the nights where I was trying to call my friends, call my family, and I literally couldn't because of the time difference. It was like 7-8 hours, and I was so sad that I couldn't talk to anyone. And I was thinking, did I do the right thing? The time where I had to figure out documents alone, visas, go to centers, talk with people, and the language wasn't even my first or second language. It was actually my third, and I barely knew how to talk. I was trying to figure out systems, look, search, listen, learn. What if something I do wrong? What if I do a mistake? What if I was going crazy? Many times I was calling people from my country and they were telling me that I did the bad decision, come back, oh no, don't do this, you're gonna regret it. It was so painful and no one really understood me. No one really understood my ambition. And all I wanted was something different. All I wanted was freedom. It was so lonely, so hard, because I was so many hours away from everyone. I had no friends here. I couldn't go to a friend where I'm not feeling well or go to a family member. It was so lonely. And when you do it, you realize quickly that there is no one to help you actually. You have to solve everything alone. Everything. Something that people don't realize about moving alone is that you basically have to start your life from zero. You have to completely rebuild your life. New routines, new mornings, new views, new apartments, new places, new people. But after a while, something really interesting happens. You start realizing that it's actually not that hard. I can do it. I am capable. No one can tell me anything. Visas, they become easier. Documents, any responsibilities you have, everything becomes so much easier. You start going out alone. You start meeting people, interesting people, different cultures. You start making amazing friends. And you look back and you think, wow, I was living that life and now I'm living this life. And it happened to me. I started going to cafes alone, out alone, walking alone. I started talking with people. I started meeting people, doing anything alone. And my confidence, poof, skyrocketed. It was insane. I met so many incredible people. When you move and you meet people and you get out of your comfort zone and you learn stuff, you become so self-aware, so confident, and no one can tell you anything because what? You did it. Yes, you did it. And this is the growth moment. Being independent shaped me in so many ways. I think to myself that I'm a superwoman, that I literally can do anything. In these 2 years, I matured so much. I saw so many things. I grew so fast. And looking back now, I'm proud. I showed myself that yes, you can. Now, people are calling me from my country that stayed there still, that I don't even talk to anymore. They're like, how did you do it? Can I do it too? Oh my God, you're so brave. But back then, they were telling me, oh no, don't do it. You're gonna regret it. And now they look up to me. Moving alone isn't easy, but it forces you to become stronger, more resilient. It forces you to grow and become different. So if you ever wanted to do something crazy and people doubt you, this is your sign to do it. You can do anything you put your mind to. Was it worth it? 100%. Will I do it again? Many times. Thank you.